Hello everybody, Heidi here, Yorkshire Crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm not going to say what day it is because I don't know when I'm putting this out yet. But we're on again with Funky Fossil and we're going to use one element from the new release. And just to show you some other bits because, well, you'll know by now, Funky Fossil's quite new to me. Well, in fact, it's very new to me, so I've been having a play. I've ordered lots of goodies and stuff to play with so that you get to see a lot more of not just the new release, which is amazing, but the other stuff that they sell as well. So, I mean, I hadn't, in all honesty, heard of Zinsky Art, and I've heard people talk about it on the lives and in group. You've asked me for ages to get in contact with Funky Fossil. So it all happened. So I'm going to crack on because I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'm using, you can use any card you want, but I'm using, where's the rest of my card? Oh, let's see a look. I'm using Pink Frog watercolour card. Now, I have done these just as a mess about practice, and on some I use the watercolour card, on some I use the super smooth, so it doesn't matter which card you use. We're using the Flowerful stencil that I haven't cleaned properly, but it doesn't matter, I'm using the same colours on top of it. So we're going to use that first. We're using Funky Fossil Piece by Zinsky Art. Love it. It's so me. I so wish I was of the age in the 70s to be in with the flower power and everything. And we're using Happy Chicks, again by Zinsky Art, and we're using this one here and this one here, and a few of the other little elements. So I'm going to put that to the side. First of all, we're going to do the card because we're going to use Distress Oxides, but I may turn to the pads instead of the sprays. I'm just going to see how it turns out as to how far I want to take it. So what I want to do is use the spray of one stencil and then move it onto the next two pieces. So just to show you what you can get out of one spray. Like I say, it might not be a spray, it might be the pads. I'm going to see which I prefer. So I'm going to use yellow, squeezed lemonade, picked raspberry and salvage patina. Just wondering which way around to put it. I'm not bothered if it doesn't sit flat. We're going to cut it out anyway, but it's all about just getting the colour down. Bit of yellow. Bit of pink. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I liked that yellow down there then. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, I think there's a bit too much. So I'm keeping that one as it is. I quite like it actually. So I'm just going to move it to the side. I don't want to dry yet because the dryer will melt this. So I'm going to get another piece. I'm going to get my water. And I'm just going to give it a quick spray, 2 sprays. Well, 3 I did. So that we're using the same ink. And I'm just going to put that down there. Piece of scrap card. How cool that is. So I'm going to lift that. I'm not liking the way the colours have mixed. Let's do one more, which is what the plan was. I'm on my last few bits of card and all, so if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to turn them over. And I'm going to spray it again. I just think they've not mixed the best, so I think we may redo them just to show you. It is a quick process, it's just get your colours right. I do want the elements of all three colours because of where we take it after. Let's have a look at this one. It's that I don't like. But let's have a quick wipe down. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not going to get wasted, they'll all be used. But I'm going to, I'll have to use a full piece for this. I'm going to do it again, but using more yellow. See, I love the yellow element of it. I'll leave that. Let's come in sideways with the pink. And a little bit of blue that way. Let's have a look at that. That looks better, I think. That's way better. Oh, I love that. I'll show you the difference. Big difference. That's quite light, that's quite heavy. So we're going to go with the light one. I'll make the others into something, so I'll still show them you. So what I'm going to do then, rather than waste, I'm going to turn that over. It is clean up back, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to give it a spray. I'll just give it 2. I can choose either side then, can't I? Don't really matter. Yeah, I thought it did move a bit, but that's absolutely fine. That'll be amazing. And then we'll turn this one over. And we'll do it one more. So you're not wasting no ink, you're literally getting every bit you can. And you could still keep going. I've done it many a time when I've had 4 or 5 pieces out of it. I mean, it's smudged there because of what we're on here, don't matter. We're die cutting, like I say. That's perfect. See, it went a bit muddy, didn't it? That's perfect. Well happy. Right, I'm just going to leave them to dry while we move on to the next bit. They might need an helping hand by... Oh no, they won't. They should be dry by the time we've done. Right. That'll get a good wash after. Ooh. Oh, well caught. This will get used again, so I shall fold it up, keep that. Right, now we'll see we're in the middle. First bit done. I've got a new mat coming. I'm really excited. So I don't have to have this at the side of me. I've gone for the Tim Holtz one. The glass one. But black, because I like the black. Right. So now we need a piece of white. Same kind, we're using Pink Frog. We are going to clear emboss because we're stamping with Nocturne. I did manage to get a new one, yay. So we're going to stamp all 3 ladies. Not using my platform, I'm just trusting in myself that I'll get enough pressure to put them down. My oblong one's not quite big enough. It is, and that is what I used, I think. I get more pressure on it with this. It's really dirty. I put some double-sided, no I didn't. I put my release tape on, but it didn't come off. Right. So, while we're doing these, so these ippy ones, what I would call ippy ones, from an older release. The flower stencils from your new release. And Sarah has been, I'd liked it a bit darker, but it's fine, has been very kind to give you all 10%. That's off everything across the board, which is really generous. I mean, they don't have to do this, do they? But we do appreciate it, don't we? So, there is no code. The only way to get your 10% off is by using my affiliate link, which I will put in group, and I will also put it in the description of this video. It's well worth having. But do you know, because you know I've been lately having a look at having a play with journaling and stuff like that. That's how I did it. Well, I've just ordered. It might even have come by now by the time this comes out. I've ordered a spine die to do the journal. So, like the memory decks I've been doing, where it's put the 2 holes in the bottom, well, this puts them all the way up the side of your page to either put in your journal or to put, you know, the rings on. Hopefully I'll be able to show you, because hopefully it'll have come by now. But I'm so excited for that. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but you never know. I might have learned it quickly. But I hadn't seen them out like that either, so I thought that was quite good. So I'm going to have a play with that. So yeah, if you want your 10% off, you have to go through my affiliate link. And do you know what? It makes it so much easier than me saying to you, could you please use my affiliate link? And here's your code to do something separate. So it's all just done in one. I think it's a genius idea, me. They should all be that easy. I am going to be doing a technique on this that I only came across the other day by watching one of the Funky Fossil design team. See, I have been watching a few things now, and it's a technique that Brian does. Now, I'll get you his last name for Sunday, because I forgot. It begins with B. And it's to do with foils. And it's genius. It's just absolutely genius. What a clever thing he came up with. So, thank you, Brian. I shall be having a go at it on these. Like I say, it's something I've never seen before, so I mean, you guys may have seen it. So that one's Happy Chicks, that one's Peace, and then this one is the Flowerful. So we're going to be doing a bit of colouring. I best heat them up, haven't I? Your background, like I say, that's the things we've just done, so that's all done. It's just a case of colouring these in. And then, do you know, my kids always said, oh, I like a hippie. I think I miss my calling. I really would love to have been of the age for the flower power, for the clothes, for the music, just for everything. I love it. Absolutely love it, I do. Right, let's heat that up and we'll get some colouring done. We're colouring with zigs. It's easy enough colouring. We haven't gone complicated because we're going like flower power. I just wanted to keep the colours bright, but not in detail of massively blending and stuff. Because I think that loses that in-your-face look then. Although there is one where I blend her hair. Turned it wrong way. Right, I might as well, first of all, do all the faces because they're all the same. So I'm using pale pink for the cheeks, light beige and vanilla. That's all I'm going to use. I did put dark beige in. What, not dark beige. Natural beige, but it's quite dark. So, like I said, we're not doing anything special. Took me ages to work a face out. So that's like a monobrow. And that's a face. I couldn't work that bit out, you know, a smile. I couldn't work it out. I just was not looking at it properly. And obviously that's her neckline. I'm wondering if it were a t-shirt then. And then just blending it out with the vanilla. Like I say, we're not doing out special. As long as she's got a bit of colour to her face, then that'll do. It's all about the clothing. Oh my goodness, I just doubted myself whether I'd heat embossed it then. I do this to Toby. Put my fingers up for peace. Come on, you're swearing. No, I'm not. He doesn't understand the piece. He just, I can't get it in his head. Power to the people. I'll do this one. Again, it's straightforward. I may as well. We are fussy cutting and all, so when I fussy cut this lady, I'm leaving that white. It hasn't mattered. I thought it'd look silly, but to be fair, I haven't even really took much notice. I'm not bothered if we go for edge, we're cutting it out. That's why I'm not taking no time to be overly careful. I think that'll do. I love this lady. Love her. Look, she's got, I couldn't work this out either. She's got a sleeve there. So that bit there's a t-shirt. And she doesn't have a sleeve on this side. And then you come down onto her leg. And she's got a sock on this one. But not on that one. Sounds about right. It was all luminous stuff, wasn't it? Well, it wasn't 80s when I pretended I were a hippie. Ooh, that's a bit, sounds like a big van that's just pulled up. I'm waiting for some more parcels. No, not for me. Mind you, I'm not in a rush, am I? Because I'll have to go down then. That's not the pink that I want. Light pink. Put a bit down on my mat. Bit of water. Just to wet the tip of my brush. And I'm going to give her some right rosy cheeks. Can all have rosy cheeks. It's flower power. We don't know what you've been up to, do we? Might just be warm. They might be sat at Glastonbury. Not Glastonbury. Was it? Oh, what's the one they went to? Oh, what were it called? You're all going to inundate me now, aren't you? Because I can't remember. Woodstock. I got it. I should have just thought of, is it Charlie Brown? Is his bird called Woodstock or something like that? I can't remember. Tell you, this getting old age things, it's playing havoc with my head. Right, that's done. Move that before I decide to smudge it. And I'm going to go with the tiniest bit of blue. Just to give her some eyeshadow. Oh boy, you can tell I don't do makeup, can't you? And to give her some blue eyes, but we will put a white bit in it after as well. Bright eye, bushy tail. That'll do, won't it? Yeah. I didn't blend her neck in. That's fine, we'll do it when we get to it. Right. Let's start with the... I'm going to use fluorescent pink just to do this sign. Like I say, we're hardly doing any blending. Although I am doing her hair this colour. I just want to pick a bit up and then it makes it look a bit blotchier. Be better if I wet it. That's better. Now then, I'm going to do... This looks amazing when it's done, so just do it however you want to do it. But I just wanted mine to be quite bright. So I'm going for all the bigger circles. That a shocking belting colour. I think that looks alright. And then I'm going to take the fluorescent green and go round them. It really does stand out. I missed one there. I don't know what that line is there, so I'm going to colour it in as part of the dress. My hands are absolutely filthy, I'm sorry. I've been playing with all sorts. I'm going to have to get a piece of kitchen towel because I can't see through my glasses. That looks pretty good. You say it doesn't take 2 minutes, you know. The hardest thing for me, we're doing her hair. That wants a bit of pink in that. All fluorescent yellow. I'm doing the other dots with. I'll show it you closer up when I've finished colouring her in. I know I'm going out at edges, but I'm not bothered. We're going to come in with a fluorescent orange. These was in my set when I bought these. I haven't bought them separate. That needs green. And then fluorescent orange. And all I'm doing is filling in the dress. So we're not blending. We're keeping it strong and bold, if you like. We will be fussy cutting out. And I was just going to say I'll do them as I colour them. But actually I won't, because then you've got to dry them, because otherwise you twitching them with your fingers and your thumb, it doesn't half leave some prints on them. You guys that have got my cards, you've got some right DNA on there, you know. Can you hear Lexi snoring? She's not even in the room. Oh, I didn't colour that one in, didn't I? Big enough. I mean, you can go around with a wet brush after and make sure that it's all touched everywhere, but I'm not fussed about that. It's not supposed to be a perfection piece. And because I want to go into have a look at the journaling side of things, which I am going to be doing as well, because all the photos we've got from holiday for Toby when we went to Florida, I want to do them into a journal book, which I've already got the book. I just was never brave enough to start it, but I think I'm getting there now. Although I haven't done anything direct to a journal yet. It'll come. We've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? I forgot what I was saying to you. You've put me off now, see. Right. That looks cool to me. I do have. This is, I'm not into gel pens, but I don't ever want this to run out because I can't find it again. And it gives the most lovely glittery look to it. It's not like your solid ones where you put the silver on and what have you. So I am literally just putting it around her necklace, both sides of the black, just to make it stand out. And it actually, if you catch it in the right light, it's lovely. Look at that dress. That's fantastic. Right, we'll quickly do this one. I'm going to do the star in fluorescent yellow, keeping it all nice and bright. Not blending it. I'm not even colouring her hair in. Shall I colour her hair in? She can have yellow hair. I wasn't going to, because that will actually sit on top of the embossed. It won't now. Right, and then I'm getting fluorescent green and just colouring her dress down. I am mixing this with another colour, because I did it and I thought, I don't like the colour, and green's my favourite colour. So I'm not sure if I went in with yellow green, possibly. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I just did it with this one just to break, because I weren't keen on just the green, like I say. And she's done. That suits me fine. I might give it a bit of fluorescent yellow. Oh yeah. Gosh, I'm just going to shut my door. That snoring's so loud. I've just pushed it too. Right, then we'll move on to this lady. I said it was quick, didn't I? I'm using the white Signo pen, literally just so I don't forget. I'm putting 2 white bits in her eyes. I wanted to put them in and then dot them with black after. I might do actually. We'll see how far I get, if I remember. Right, this was the one that took me some time. So, I'm using, the rest of it's dead easy with just fluorescent pink, I am using pink, and I think I'm using dark pink. Let's go for it. So I'm doing the top first. I'm not overly bothered about the flowers not being... Let me just clean my glasses with my kitchen towel. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. I can see now. Rosie suffers really bad from separation anxiety, from me, not from Andy. So, like, if I go to leave the room, she goes crazy and she jumps and she bites my hair and she puts her mouth all over my glasses. And that's what she's just done because she thought I were coming upstairs without her. But she came up, she's had a sweet, and she's gone again. Cheeky. So I've put the whole yellow down. It's not yellow, it's pink. Put the whole pink down. Now, with the lighter one, I'm just giving her a bit of a parting. That's not straight at all, is it? It looks all right when it's done, don't panic. Then I'm coming back in with the fluorescent. It's mainly just to give it a bit of dark through top, so it's just not all that light pink. I mean, I want it all bright, but you still want her hair to look decent, don't you? Just put that in there a little bit. So it's given her a bit of a parting, but then we're going to go in with a dark one. It'd have been better if I'd used my pencils, you know, like my Prismacolor. But I'd already started, and then end up I thought, it looks all right. I mean, it looks better than just leaving her with no parting. Then I'm coming through the top again with the lighter one. And then the fluorescent one. See, I like that. I think it looks all right. It was just that parting, getting that parting done, that took me a bit of playing with. Like I say, I'm not a colourist. It's not my forte, did they say? Last little bit, and then we'll move on to the next bit. I think I do come back in when it's dried and just make it a little bit darker. We could spray sparkle in her. That's the wrong one. Oh, that's why that weren't doing it then. That was the wrong one. Silly Billy. I'm going to do this side first. A Apart from the hair, like I say, it doesn't take long to do. And even this doesn't take that long. Not bothered if we go out, like I say, we're cutting it down. And the lighter one. It has to be dark there, doesn't it? And here, because it's behind her head. And the light one. A bit of the dark one. I think that's enough nearly. Oops, I knew I'd do it. I've got her arm. I can take that out after. So that's just picking some of that dark up out at middle. Believe it or not, it does need them 3 shades. I can't really pick that out until, let's just try. We need the other bit to be dry as well, really. Let's see. She's going to have a pink elbow. That's okay. Actually, it looked alright with the brush. Anyway. Other side, and then we're away. I quite like it. It definitely needs some more lightening up. Same on this side. Try not to get her elbow. So not bothered if we go out at edges. This is the medium one. Holding my breath, I've got it a bit on her face. You guys putting me under pressure, see? I hope you'll take a look at these. Honestly, I'm absolutely thrilled. Do you know, when I started moving away from the other companies that I were using and came on to some of the UK ones, because I was doing a lot of American ones. I had no idea how many UK stamp companies were, craft companies. I thought there was only a few that everybody knows about, but there's so many. There is so many, and the majority post abroad as well. So no excuses, guys. I totally get the cost thing. I absolutely get the cost thing. Trust me when I'm posting things out to you guys. It's a joke, it is. But it's one of those that we can't do out about. And I'm not stopping crafting just because they want to charge too much. Not the companies, it's not to do with the companies. It's to do with well, for us it's Royal Mail, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? There's not a lot you can do about it. And some people say, oh, just... I mean, some people have said it to me before. Don't send me the card. Just send me a picture of it by email. And I'll print it out. No, I just won't. It's just not the same, is it? I want a card, me. I want something to touch. I want something to feel. That was... I'd only done that because I did it there, picked that up and it looked alright. Right, we'll move on. I'm just going to give one tiny little definite parting look, like the roots. That suits me. I'm happy with that. It looked different again when it dries. We can come back to it. I think I made it a bit lopsided, didn't I? We can come back to it anyway. It's not a problem. So now I'm going to take a blue and I'm literally just going to touch the tip on each of them petals, even the ones that have gone red or pink. Not worried about it. She could have blue streaks in her hair. What was that song? Punk rocker. About the gypsy with so many colours in her hair. Or was that a Busted song? Yeah, I don't know. Sandy Tom, who sang it? I love that song. With flowers in her hair, she says, not colours. I was singing it in my head. Just taking the yellow for the dot. Really stands out. It'd be nice with a lighter blue, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it needs it. There we go. And I'm actually... Where's the fluorescent green? I'm going to do a t-shirt and this sock in the fluorescent green. So a t-shirt comes... Where's the t-shirt come? Here. That's it. And then, look how bad that looks on her arm. I did mix a bit of orange in with this one, because it caught here with the hair. I mixed a bit of orange in, but I'm not going to this time. It was all, I said it's all about the not blending, isn't it? Apart from giving the hair a bit of body. I'm alright with that. Where's the skin tone? Let's go with a darker one. If I make all the skin a darker tone, I mean, she's at Woodstock. They're going to have a tan, aren't they? It were belting weather, wasn't it? In Woodstock in America. Sure it is. I'll leave a face pale because we've put the pink on. It'll spoil it a tad. We didn't do a neck, did we? Right, there you go. That's it. I love them. I think they're really, really awesome. And looks like the panels are dry. So we'll quickly cut these out. And if I do it all into this piece, then I can pick it up and throw it away. And again, they're one of those companies that they've made the cutting out quite easy for you. Which is what we all want, isn't it? Sorry, my hair were itching then. By all means, go around the image with a black pen, but I'm not bothered. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I could have just done one of these just to show you the idea, but I absolutely loved them. So we are going to cut them with a tag die, which is a Tim Holtz tag die. And the ones that I've already done, I've put the threads and stuff, you know, across in the top in the awl. Well, these ones, if the, like I say, if the spine things come, the spine die, I'm going to cut these with the spine die, and I'll put them in the journal and show you then. Pretty cool, won't it? Because not every page has to be like a page, does it? You know what I mean? If anything, this is the most complicated bit. I want to cut your thumb off, lady. That will look. There we go. I'm so excited to see what you all do with the funky fossil stuff. There is a lot of companies out there. I mean, every company's individual, and I love that. But there are a few companies where you look at something and you think, I've not seen that before. And I've not seen that before. But I suppose it depends what you're into, don't it? But I've never seen out like these before. So I was so pleased to see them. Like I say, it just reminds me of me growing up. Well, not growing up, actually. When I met Andy when I was 17. I was actually a punk rocker. I had my weekend when I met Andy. And then he changed me from a punk rocker to rock music. So yeah, there you go. See? It's not hard. This one we're not even cutting that bit round the head. I mean, some of the stuff I used to wear, I definitely should have been around. I mean, I was born in the 60s, late 60s. In fact, 68. But obviously I wasn't old enough to party in the 70s. I'm so jealous. I think that, and then I think, yeah, but then I'd be mega old now, wouldn't I? Oh, I don't mean that, sorry. That sounds awful. I don't mean that. I'd be older than what I am, and I already feel mega old. Nearly there. Super easy, isn't it? I'm even cutting her fingers off. I'm not really that bothered because when I stick her down, you ain't going to be looking at her fingers. Don't look at her fingers. While I'm doing this, I'll just... I know, I do it on nearly every video, I think. Like, you know that we have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter, where we do giveaways. So Sarah's giveaway is on Sundays live at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. this week. We alternate the weeks. We do a 6 p.m. one Sunday, UK time, and then we do a 10 a.m. the week after. So you guys in Australia and America can watch live. And I know they're truly grateful for it, so I feel like I'm doing my bit. It's payback for watching me, innit? They take the time out, so... I know Sarah's live's going to be on a late. So, and everybody watches on catch up anyway if they can't get to the live. So that's nice. So don't forget you have got a 10% discount code, which will be in group. Normally the discount codes just go in group. But this one I'm going to put in the feed below, in the description box, because it's related to my affiliate link. So anybody can use that one. It'd be nice to give back to these small companies, won't it? I've just done a fair bit of shopping there, so I've done my bit. I'll have to stop finding all these new companies. Or you guys will have to stop telling me about them. You're costing me a mint. You say I cost you a fortune. It's you guys. Also, if you want to join group, you have to answer all 4 questions. There's nothing personal, there's nothing favourite colour, where did you hear about us, that sort of thing. And just do you agree to the rules. Every group's got rules. We don't do buying or selling. It just causes aggro. I've been in groups where they've had a fallout because somebody hadn't sent something and it's just not for me. I don't do drama. We have a lovely group. Loads of inspiration. And challenges. It's prizes galore on our Facebook group. Right. It is a private group, and also it's pointless anybody inviting the friends because that invites them straight in. And then the robot kicks them out because they haven't answered the questions. Not their fault. It's just that when they're invited in, if they accept, there is no questions. It don't bring them up. So nobody's at fault. It's just the robot will automatically decline you. So you're better off just tell your friends. Get them subscribing on here. Ask them to watch the ads. That's the only way I can get paid. I know it's a bit of a bind in it, watching ads. But before, I must admit, before I started doing YouTube myself, I always skipped the ads. I had no idea that's how the people that were doing the videos, I had no idea that's how they got paid. So, and if you've got Prime, if you've got Prime where you don't get any ads, that YouTuber, if you watch their video, they don't get paid as much, but they do get paid still, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Right, we're done. Let's put them on the bases. Right. So this is what we got. Just move these to the side. Now, I just want to make sure. See, that one's still a bit wet, obviously, because it were very Very wet. I love that now. It's not too dry. So from using one lot of spray, we ended up with 3 panels. Like I say, you could have gone on and got more. We're going to use a Tim Holtz tag die. Oh boy, where have I put it? Here it is. Using the big one. And the all coverer, that's this one, Thinlets. Oh, I can't get it in. Right, so what we're going to do here, I want to find the piece that I like best, and I want that yellow at the top, I think. So I'm going to cut that through like that, and I'm also going to cut that with the matching doodah. 1 minute. Just take these out. Doing the same with this one. I want that way, but oh, we can go with that and leave that a bit blank at the bottom, because I want a bit of the blue on. Let's take it that way. I've had to move it because that wouldn't fit otherwise. Right, that's fine. That's the second one. And then the last one. Let's go that way. Let's go that way. Right. There we go. Doesn't matter if they go on, I just wanted to have them done. Put that away. Now we're just going to put a couple of little stamps on, so it'll get the sets back. So I want Kindness Rocks. Oh, my head hurt then. Where's my block? There it is. Hang on. I'm going to use the Hamza. take the back off that because we're going to use quite a bit of this. And with this one, I'm only using the fingerprints, the front bit, and I'm using Verdant. And I'm just going to put it there. Brilliant. Now you could clear emboss all this writing that we're going to put on, but it's drying it and messing about, and I didn't need to, I didn't think. Nothing on these needs to be perfect, that's what I say. So I'm just going to put Kindness Rocks. I like that. That's the only one I'm going to do out of there, so that one can be put away. Right. So I want the Stay Groovy. So bearing in mind, you're going there. You're going on this one. And you're going on this one. So I'm going to work around the ladies. It only takes 2 minutes. Like I say, this really could do with going on a stamping platform, because it definitely isn't going to give you the perfect coverage. But it's going to do for what we want it for. I'm not even looking to get it straight. That's good. Oh, I could colour them flowers in. I won't do it now because we're already an hour, but I might colour it in after. Now I'm going to take the Be Kind. And I'm going to put that at the side here. Perfect. Need to move that out of the way. Then I'm going to take Hippie Chick. Hippie Chick. And I'm going to put Hippie Chick here. I'm going to put it on this one as well. See, you can tell I'm not looking for a specific place. Now, please don't be offended, but I thought this was pretty cool. It did make me laugh, I'm not going to lie. It says, yoga, because punching people is frowned on. It made me giggle, sorry. Yeah, proper made me giggle. And I'm just going to put a couple of the little stars that look like flowers, just to bring this one a bit more into having a bit more on it. Last one, then we'll do the quick stamping of the flowers, and then I'll show you what I learnt off Brian. There we go. Right, this one's got the peace sign in this little flower. So I'm going to use all these, that one, and that one. And I'm going to use that on. It only takes 2 minutes, I promise you. So I'm going to use pink. So where all the pink flowers are, I'm using Charming Pink. Where all the pink flowers are, even if they're going to be behind the ladies, I'm going to put that. I'm not bothered if it's not in place properly. Like, it's got a bit of one there. And a bit of one there. It's going to be blue, blue, yellow, pink. We'll go pink here as well. Try to use a lot of elements out of it just to show you that what you can do. That's pink. That's pink. I will go pink there as well. There you go, that's your pink. Then I'm going to go yellow. We're nearly done. Cheerful. And it's just the plain flower one. And I'm going to put that where all the yellow is. That's it. Now then, I don't know if it'll go over the top of that. Let's do it. Doesn't matter. It's all groovy. Hey. And then we'll do a bit of blue down there. There's not a lot of room for blue, but we'll do blue. And a bit of yellow on here. See, even on these dark bits, it still stands out. Let's go one in here. Yep. And then just the blue, which I decided to use Warm Breeze. So, yeah, blue. So, that one's done. Not much to do on this one. Just one. Just one. I'll do. All done. How easy is that? But how effective is that? I love that. We've just got the to stamp on, which I'm going to do once I've placed her down. That's it. So, the first one, I'm going to glue down because I didn't fancy putting a bit of foam behind her legs. So, she's being stuck down. I'm just going to stick her there. Not special. Now, before we stick these others down, I've been using Funky Fossil brushes, and I am in love. I'm proper in love. Yellow. This one. So I just picked up 3 different colours. So this is Chamomile by Hero Hearts. Alton Young. Hero Hearts. And I'm just bringing it in around the edges. Just where the yellow is. And because that's going to lead into the yellow, I'm sticking with it round there. That's enough there. You could leave them blank, but I just think this is quite effective. So we're going to put some foil around it. That's enough for the yellow. So the brushes come in 4 different sizes in a set. You've got this one, this one, oh, I haven't used the bigger one then, and a small one. Is there one in between? Oh, and that one, that's it. Those are your 4 sizes for £12.99. I think that's good. I think that's the one I meant to use, yeah. Anyway, now we're going to go with a bit of pink. Why haven't I got the pink out? I don't know why the pink's the only one that I put away. So right quick, just where the pink is. I'll do. So it's the quickest job. Where the pink is. That's it. And then peacock feathers for the blue bit. There we go. Brings a nice purple here. And a green. Right, that's it. I did with these, just colour the, like a bit of pink on. What have I got? Yellows and pinks. I'll put the pink on here then. Never thought about that. I didn't even know if I wanted it blank or not, but I'll quite happy to leave that on there, you know, because if it's going to go in my journal, I can write on it anyway. I can do anything on it. Put that one on there because it fits with them colours. You could do it with your metal, what do you call it, if you want. Eyelets. I mean, what I've done on these, you could even just do on a card, which actually, if I remember rightly, that was what I was going to do. Oops. There you go, nice and easy. So that one's done apart from the foil. I won't spend ages doing it, I'll just put a bit there. A bit there. And a bit down the side. That'll do. Yep, I think Lexi's coming back in. She is. So I'm going to put that one there. It's not on that one, that's that one. Sorry about the time, guys. Bear with me. So we'll have a bit there. A bit there. My other ones I've more or less covered the backing in, but they'll be right. Stuck. I just want one tiny bit. That'll do. Perfect. I don't know why I wanted these ones stuck up. I just think they looked the part. So she's going to go there. Could really do a grounding them actually. I might do that after. So we'll take that on. I really do appreciate if he's still here. Let me know if he's still here. I'm just going to take that on. And in black, I'm going to go I know it's not straight, but it will do. That's all I want to do. So the magic that I learnt off Brian is, oh bother, I've got another one. Pit stick or any glue stick, and all you're going to do I've got a few different foils. I've got some wow foil and so I've got some blue wow, that's wow, some gold Gina K and some pink Gina K. So the blue, I'm just going to go down the sides with the Pritt stick like that, and the blue like that, and the blue like that. You're not going to get a perfect piece of foil, but that's not what you want. You just rub it onto your, where you've put your Pritt stick. That put a lot on there. It didn't do it like that on the other one. How fantastic is that? That's what you want. Pritt stick. Who'd have thought? What a genius idea, Brian. Love it. Pink. Just going to go down there. 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 This is the Gina K one. The wow foil just go on. You get more on, but it didn't bother me. I don't want it to be. That was a lot. I didn't want that much on, but it looks all right. How cool is that? Who'd have thought, eh? I will put a bit there because it's going to look like it's on the wonk. I mean, that's something a kid will do as well, isn't it? You could teach a kid to do that. I know somebody's asked me ideas for kids stuff, you know, for them to craft. And then just gold for the yellow. Pritt stick. I ordered these because I didn't have any. I passed it all on to school, hadn't I? All what I call kids stuff. So I just got 3 off Amazon. It was cheap enough. I mean, every other craft has probably got it in the room. Apart from I got rid of it, like I say. I just think it's such a fantastic idea. That blue is too much blue for me, but just picking up that is just enough. I'm in love, me. How clever. So we're finished now, guys, so don't forget, if you want your discount, you've got to shop my link, which should be there for you now. Pop over and see what else they've got. They've got some amazing stuff. Amazing. And Sarah's such a lovely person to talk to. So it's a win-win, isn't it? There you go, that's it. How amazing do they look? So I'll show you the original ones. They are the same, but oh, it did have as much foil on, look. So that was that one. Oh, the blue came from, because I'd already stuck it on, and but it don't matter. So I put the threads on, but I'm not going to bother with this one because it's going to go in the journal. But how cool. Aren't they just amazing? And you got your backgrounds just from one spray of the inks. I'm just blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. Something new. We're always learning. That's the one I did. I like her hair better on the first one, actually. I think I dwelled on it a bit too much there. So there you go. Oh, and I put some dots after the on. Right, guys, I'm going to get out of face because that's been such a long one. I'm sorry, but I love it. We could have just done one, but right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Bye.